Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the knockout second phase of Group A. So, Group A will be fighting for the top 8 spot, and we have all the 64 players participating and 16 teams ready to engage. As you can see, the ping speed looks 56 ms as of now, and the sky is clear in the Myanmar map. I'm ready to engage these amazing players into our battle. So guys, if you haven't liked and subscribe our channel, make sure you hit the like and subscribe on our channel, and hope we have an amazing gameplay. Previously in match 1, we had Puya team dominating with 19 skills, getting the chicken dinner, along with we tried in second position taking the 12 kills. Let's see if they can keep up with the domination in match 2 as well. But as the battle as SasEsports has been a very tricky platform for many of the squad. Not many squad has made a domination in this battlefield. So let's see who will be on top and on final stage of this Miramar map. And let's be moving forward. We can see now Nobi boys are moving towards the Puerto Palacio area, dropping early. They are dropped down, they're getting that loot. DT squad is doing the same. Officials Wrath is also there in the nearest compound doing the lootation. Meanwhile, we can see now BMB scout and squad number TF are also doing the same, along with one more squad, that is SNG squad. So Shanghai Esports is also moving a rotation towards the Chumisera area, and we might expect some engagement. Meanwhile, NGC guys Puya squad making the rotation. Medusa is moving closely towards the squad number 5, and squad number 5 is the Killer Instinct B squad. So Medusa is currently far away from his teammate Zhang, Queen and Uchiha making the rotation. Puya squad divided into two teams as well as of now, making divide and conquer policy as of now. And we can see Flip we tried to making a rotation towards the creator field. TKR squad also making towards the La Cobrilla area, but as you can see the NGC girls team making the rotation towards slowly making the rotation towards the area. We can see Hasi and the control currently by the Killer Instinct team, and currently Medusa is there along with Queen, and we can see Zhang 37 also making the rotation around the compound with Uchiha. Uchiha is also making a wrong rotation. Puya squad currently being tagged on, but I think so the zone is completely fine. Ghost along with Rex is making the rotation on the compound. They are playing 2v2 formation as of now. Wicket is there far away from his teammate as of now. Let's go to Wicket is there along with Kido as of now making the rotation and getting that cool. Meanwhile, the zone has now hard shifted towards the northeastern side of the phase, and they are currently trying to make the rotation as of now. DT Clutch making sure that there is a rotation going strong around the movement. We can see now DT Bunny is there along with Hulk Clutch and Zerap. Moby boys making the rotation around the game. Rat squad is doing the same thing around the area. We can see Rat Unknown Soul, Rat Chaos and Jim is there on the same area as well. Shady currently making the rotation around the compound, and they are looking sharp. Kazol is there along with Wise Guy, PS Vigor and as Sherry is currently rotating around the compound. We have now TF squad in the nearest vicinity as well. We can see Felix with that parkour jump but couldn't connect right on target, but he is there to his required position. We can see now Panic God is there along with Alipta 787 along with Felix 787 array. Along the same compound, we can see now Shanghai Esports teams are also there. These Manipur teams are playing perfectly well in the second game, so they're currently surrounding the other teams of the compound. We can see Shanghai Rich Horny is there along with DJ Thang, JRD and Fia is also there in the nearest compound, so they're making the rotation around the carrier. Chumisera is looking crowded as of now, but let's see if they can get that kill. Meanwhile, we can see now Kaizen squad finally with all the 4 members participating today. Look at this dude. He's just a gunner and feast up. Is they currently in the casino area, I guess. Yes, they are in the casino area currently looting around the compound. We can see a very good drop loot on the terrace side of this compound. Look at this dude. He might get some loot at the moment. Along with Fist Up is there in the nearest compound as well. We can see Gunner along with Jesus is there also making the rotation around the compound. Meanwhile, now NGC squad is also making the rotation around the compound. This is a very unique gameplay currently. So we can see NGC Uchiha is there around the compound, and we can see Uchiha making a rotation as well. Uchiha is also there around the same compound. Queen is also making along with Medusa, Zhang, the IGL at the moment current looting, and they are, as I said, KI squad. Sorry, Killer Instinct. This is Killer Instinct B squad currently. Baxia is the on with Sensei, Norbu, and Lily unfortunately has been knocked out and finished from the game. Puya, I think so, has taken that one kill from the Killer Instinct B, and Puya managed to get Dr. Norbu as well. I think Wicked getting one kill as of now, trying to spray in towards the member. Killer Instinct B are in danger now. Norbu has been knocked out. That kill has been taken by Rex as well. What a finish up by the Puya squad, taking 2 kills early in the game. Now we have Sensei in the nearest compound. Baker is completely destroyed. He has to make that rotation as fast as he can. He has to get the cover because one shot might kill the and destroy the vehicle. Now Rex is currently making an aggressive way. Baxia is there on the nearest compound. He's trying to spray in. We can see Wicked is already there now. Baxia Sensei has been fallen down, has been killed down by the Puya squad. Now Puya squad with that aggressive gameplay, hunky for kills as well. Now trying to wipe out as much as he can. He has spotted. Rex manages to get Baxia. Baxia has been knocked down and he has been finished off at the moment. So this is a very interesting gameplay currently going all around the compound of Puya. So Puya is playing perfectly well around the compound. BMB VS Vigor is already there in the nearest compound. Let's see how BMB PS squad rotate around the compound. Wrath is already there along with Hall. So this is an interesting rotation currently falling out from the so B1 squad already being knocked out. Killer Instinct B has already been finished up. It's looking interesting as of now. So let's see how the rotation will fall. This is a very interesting gameplay, and we can see PS Vigor is already there along with Wise Guy and Kazo currently making the rotation on the compound. As Shade is also making the same rotation in the compound. This is looking very intense at the moment. Ether is there now. BND currently knocking up players. Vigor has managed to get the kill towards SNG. SNG squad has been finished off by PMB. Being unfortunate, we can focus, but SNG squad are knocked out early in the game, and what a bad mistake by SNG. PS Vigor is there. Wise PS Vigor, S Shady, Wise Guy currently. So BMB, oh my god, PS Vigor manages to did he clutch? Yes, he manages to clutch single-handedly, and unfortunately we couldn't focus. Be sorry to PS Vigor, but what a gameplay by BMB. PS Vigor manages to wipe out us team single-handedly, and I think so that was a 1v4 clutch. We couldn't focus on right on time, but BMB guys are playing perfectly. Wise Guy toppling off his buggy at the moment. Kazol is also there for rotation, but PS Vigor currently the MVP of this match at the moment manages to knock out SNG guys single-handedly. Now TAF has to fear BMB because now there is some OP clutch going around the area around the compound of BMB, and Unknown Soul is also making the rotation. DT squad are currently on the southern side of the compound making the rotation on the southern side, and this might be interesting around the compound. Puya is also making the rotation. Wicked is already there, and we can see the rotation looking strong. Wicked already making the rotation. We tried is also there making the rotation around the compound. We tried. Authentic is also there. Team Ryu has also making the entry inside the El Zahar area, and this look is looking very strong at the moment. Meanwhile, BMB squad is also looting in the nearest compound. We can see Mingma along with Madman OP, Mr. Madman OP, and Renegade is already there. Renegade all in form around the area of the Torera Ahumada area. We can see now Hacienda currently taking by Puya, but NGC girls now has to be aware of the situation of these girls. NGC girls, as you can see, are in the Hacienda St. Martin area, and the rotation is from Hacienda now slowly towards the St. Martin area. Puya squad is also trying to do the same, and you can see Puya's rotation, it has fallen out. You can see the route of Puya currently from the water treatment area now slowly moving towards the Hacienda. They are playing zone to zone, edge to edge gameplay, and we can see now ETR from Ladakh is also making the rotation towards Puya squad, and this might be interesting now. they had dropped down to La cover area, and now they are making slowly enter towards the safe zone, and they are now entering the area of Puya. But let's see if Puya is there. Now Puya is on the nearest compound, as you can see from the drone view. Now ETR squad is also making the rotation around the compound, and this is looking very interesting as of now. ETR Cypher is also there around the nearest compound. Now Puya wicket is currently trying to spray in towards the opponent. Still getting connected towards ETR. ETR not getting tagged at the moment. One member I think has been tracked out low on health, and yes, Wahid has been low on health. He's trying to take an energy drink. Oh my god, what a shot! 1 HP save by ETR squad. Now ETR Wahid has been saved. The vehicle is completely destroyed, but they managed to get that entry inside the safe zone, and ETR survives from that brutal spray of Puya squad. Unfortunately, Cyber is still left back. Now he has to make that entry inside the safe zone. Now ETR, he's trying to make a rotation, long rotation from the left hand side, but he is safe at the moment. ETR survives the brutal spray from the Puya, but Puya is looking like a hungry animal as of now, killing anyone who comes in the way. Now Rex is currently playing like a T-Rex, and he is currently ready for engagement. A Ghost is already there along with Kido. Kido is also making the rotation. 4 kills already in favor of team Puya, and we can see Wicket is also making the rotation as well. So meanwhile, on the southern side of the map, we can see now BNB squad already getting that SNG squad wiped out of the game. Now manages to finish up the players. Now TF is already there in the area, and we can see now they are currently on the northern side. So Shady has managed to spot on the Wolf squad from the Manipur, and they are ready to engage. Shady is currently making the rotation. Kazol has been given a heads up about the position, and we can see PS Vigor now the assaulter of BNB squad getting ready to engage the opponent, but they are moving far away from the squad as well. Meanwhile, we can see now 80 squad. 80 squad is making the rotation towards the compound. They are trying to make a rotation on the northern side, and they are as hungry for the kill as well. Now we can see 80 slowly moving up the game, and they are trying to get that entry inside the safe zone. They are ready for an engagement, and let's see if 80 can secure that top spot or not. Now meanwhile, we can see Kaizen squad is also on the opposite side of the compound. Kaizen currently looting the casino area. Uses look at this dude. A Feast Stop and Gunner is also holding the position as of now, but still we have 15 teams 14 teams still surviving. KI has been knocked out by Puya squad, but from BMP's PS Vigo, who manages to single-handedly wiped us SNG squad. I don't know what was the problem, but we couldn't focus. That was the biggest mistake I've ever done in SasEsports. We couldn't focus, but it was I hope it was an OP clutch by PS Vigo. So next time I will not miss such clutch moments. Meanwhile, we can see now Naongla is making a rotation movement slowly towards the compound. We can see Spider is also where there is team, and Puya squad now charging on towards ETR. Now ETR versus Puya going on at the moment. Wahid, who was saved by 1 HP, couldn't be saved in the second engagement, and they are now fighting on around the member. Now Wahid has to be revived by the member. Sci-Fi is going for the revive. Where is Puya team at the moment? Puya Rex is currently charging up from the member. He tries to slam up on the broken wall. He has spotted Cypher. Cypher has been knocked out. What a clean knockout with the OP, and we can see Puya wicket now surrounding the teammates. They play a very good gameplay. They like to surround all the opponents from all directions. Now we can see one member has been knocked on. Kafin manages to get wicket around target. Now Ghost is trying to rotate as well. Kafin trying to fight a 1v4 situation as well. Now Kafin versus Puya at the moment. He's trying to take a movement. Space have been covered. Unfortunately overpowered by the member of Puya squad. Manages to get 2 teams and ETR. That will be the end of ETR in match 2 in Myanmar, and Puya on who played very strategically. They tried to surround ETR from all different directions, which was very confusing for players to focus, because they were being shot from all different directions, and they were trapped with that pincer technique used by the Puya squad. The pincer technique using perfectly well, trying to suffocate the opponent from all different directions, and they executed that technique perfectly well, and that earned them the 8 kills on the kill feed. So Puya Kido currently with 1 kill. We can see Rex also playing perfectly well with a big shot that was right on target before he picked back, and that Rex manages to get 3 kills. Now we have Puya Ghost also with 2 kills and Wicked also making the rotation as well. What a gameplay by the Puya squad. Meanwhile, we can see the BNE squad from Kalimpong is making the rotation around the compound, and they are making a slow rotation as of now. We can see the route of BME squad. They have dropped on towards the area. They dropped down towards Tora Almoida area, now making their way from Bronca towards El Zahar, now slowly towards the inside of the safe compound of the Junkyard area, and they are making perfectly well at the moment. This is looking strong. So BME Renegade is already there in the compound, and they are trying to rotate as much as they can. Now we can see Team Ryu is also there making the rotation. Shots are being targeted. Mr. Madman is already there in the compound. Ryu Ninja is already there. Mingma is trying to spray in. Ryu trying to catch members of BME. Rotation has been spotted. Shots are being targeted, but not on target by the member of BME. BME Madman trying to spray, but that spray is not on target and it doesn't connect any member of BME. For now BME is safe, but Team Ryu's location has been given up. We can see now 17 no racism, which is a very good title for the team, and we can see they are now on the opposite side of the hill. They are currently sprayed or making sure there is no opponent in the nearest compound, and they are trying to scout as much as they can in the compound. Meanwhile, on the other side we can see Kaizen squad is also making the rotation towards the western side or towards Minas Generales or the graveyard area. We can see DT also safely in the southern side. Drop has been called on airdrop number 2, which has not been picked up. I guess it has AWM Magnum with Magnum and level 3 equipments and full health kit. Supreme Hell Kit is already dropped down, and I don't think so any squad will try to get this drop because it's a very risky movement, but Nobi boys can make that rotation. Meanwhile BH Wiseby manages to get one member. Naongla has been knocked down. A fight breaking out between the 80 squad and BMB. Now BMB currently being knocked out. We can see TF also moving closer towards the We Tried squad. Oscar trying to make the rotation. Naongla has been knocked out, but Oscar, Spider and Assis is already there. 13 teams still surviving, 51 still alive. This is a very intense battle currently going on between the squad players. Meanwhile, on the other side of the compound, Spider is already the 80 squad is trying to make the rotation as of now. 80 with that AKM trying to rotate from left to right, making the rotation as of now. But we can see from the other side of the compound, BMB squad is also there with S Shady currently making the rotation. Wise Guy is also there. Kazol is also making the rotation around the compound. PS Vigor is doing the same as well, and Shady currently trying to rotate around the compound. So we tried also making the rotation as of now. We tried Blay is also there with Machi, Flipkart, Othi and Maichi currently around the rotation field, making sure they are ready to engage as of now. So we can see now BH squad is trying to make the rotation around the compound. Shady is trying to do perfectly well. Wise Guy was trying to make the rotation as of now. PS Vigor Shady around the rotation in the compound, trying to play it very well. PS Vigor currently with that 4 kills on his back, trying to make the rotation as of now. But as you can see, Authentic We Tried is already there. 13 teams still surviving. Let's focus back to the kill feed. Now we can see KI knocked down once again. We'll like to refresh the your memory. You can see KI was knocked down by Puya squad. We had SNG knocked out single-handedly by PS Vigor of BMB squad, and ETR was knocked out by the pincer technique, right, executed rightly by the Puya squad. And we have 13 teams and 51 players alive still. We are 19 minutes inside the game. Zone number 3 will shrink after 40 seconds. So we are expecting a lot of engagement from this gameplay. Now let's see how Puya will try to rotate. Puya is currently out of the safe zone at the moment. They are going to enter as late as they can. They are trying to hold that dominance in the knockout phase of Group A, but Let's see how the teams who are now focusing to the players of the VAT squad. We can see now Chaos is there along with Hall, and we can see Unknown Soul is also making the rotation along with Jim. Now Jim is also there in the same compound as well. Now these are the rotation currently falling on from the north side. We can see Mr. Nobi is also there with Nobi Rai along with Nobi Monger, Limbu and Chetri. So Chetri, Limbu or Monger and Rai is currently playing safe at the edges of the area. I think so. The root area was from Puerto CO area. Now they're playing safe. They are taking advantage. They are playing at the beach side of the compound. They are playing safe at the moment. Now on the other side of the compound, we can see the DT squad is also doing the same thing. DT clutch making the rotation as of now. DT squad is doing the same. DT Plus is making the rotation along with BENNIE and Hulk is there. Zeref is also making the rotation, and Clutch is also there in the near compound trying to move them, making the movement as of now. DT Clutch and they are taking the back in the compound. We still have 13 teams, guys. 50 still surviving. Zone number 3 shrinking. We are expecting a lot of bloodbath in the final stages of the zone, but let's see who will get advantage, who will have that zone. Miramar map, as you all know, is open map, and the value of this compound is much importance, because that is the only cover you will get because when you are in open, you might get third party from all different directions. The positioning of teams is very important in Miramar map, so that is what will define you, what will define winners from the losers. Even if you are a very good team, you might get third party by 2 teams, and I don't think so you can do anything about it. So let's see now, zone is not favoring any of the squad for the first time. All have to make the rotation, and this kind of zone is a very dangerous zone, because now every squad has to make the rotation, whether it is early, whether it is late, they have to make that rotation. NGC, I think so, will make that first move now. NGC has this advantage. Squad who makes the first move has that advantage to defend the zone. So let's see how well these teams will try to defend. Meanwhile, now all have to make that entry early, because we are now at the final stages of the game, and the zone is very important. Now every squad, as you can see, from the southern hemisphere, northern hemisphere, from east, from west, we can see all the squad are now emerging inside the safe zone. Now this is where the bloodbath begins from all different directions. This is where we can see expect a lot of fights. We can see BME Grenade manages to get Old Souls, but he was not on target. But TKR is there on the same compound. Unknown Soul is in between TKR squad and BME squad. And we can see Mr. Squad, Nobi Boy also there on the other compound, and on the northern side we can see TF is also there with BME making the compound, making sure they are on the red cliff at the moment. Red cliff is currently being taken control. NGC holding the compound as of now. Uchiha along with Ram Queen and Medusa is currently making sure they are entry. Now TKR right below them, they have to make the entry. Shots are being targeted around the compound, but TKR Luffy is trying to play the shots are being kind. Ghost manages to roll, no raid season. Luffy has been finished. Now Unknown Soul manages to get that tag towards the members of TK. Now we can see PHI squad being targeted. TK squad are in danger. Unknown Soul trying to tap in as much as they can. They are being third partied by another squad as well. We can see Kudo is also there on the northern side trying to spray in towards his opponent. Ryu squad is also there on the same compound. So this is a very interesting gameplay currently going around the compound, and what a match going on in this fight as well. We can see Ryu Ninja is already there in the compound trying to fight. Rex is low on health, will be revived on target. Wicket has still been knocked on, he has to be revived. NCC Zhang manages to get one more member, and that has been finished. Now NCC girls taking third party and getting kills as much. Puya are in danger, they are in open. Now we can see Ryu squad, TK squad is also there in the nearest compound. Now this is a very tough situation. TKR squad along with Ryu, now they are trying to fight for the compound. Grenades are being launched out, but no racism is on 1 HP. He has to apply first aid. He is stopping up that. Now we can see Kido has to make the movement. TF squad, Panic squad manages to get the wrong. We can see Panic God manages to get finished on Shady. Ninx has been knocked on. Their Puya squad are still inside the zone. TK Team Ryu can spray into a Kido. Kido low on the hull. He's trying to find. No, Ryu Sang is also there. No, he has been sprayed on by the member. One member already now. Ghost has been spotted. Ghost is manages to get one member. Sang on knocked. Kido is low on health. Rex is also there. Team Ryu from the northern side has to fight out with the teammates. He has to finish off. Kido is slowly making on towards Ghost at the moment. Team Ryu is not making an aggressive movement at the moment. Meanwhile, on the other side, Feast Up has been knocked out. Watt is trying to make his movement inside the zone. We still have 12 teams, 41 still surviving in this. So 25 minutes inside the game. What an intense gameplay currently going on. Our team really not taking advantage. Rex is holding off, making an aggressive gameplay. He's trying to knock out, but Ghost has to knock out by the member. One member already knocked out. Now Team Ryu is trying to win. TKR squad playing perfectly well. TKR one member already on PSY. He's been revived by Nix. Nix trying to revive his teammate. Rex is low on health. Puya Ghost has to be revived, but Rex is the lone survivor. Puya is fighting for his life. He's still in top 12 position now. If team 17 plays an aggressive move, they might get that finish over Puya squad, and that will change a lot of gameplay. Now Rex is slowly moving on towards Ghost. Ghost will be revived on time. Puya has been saved as of now, but only 45 seconds for the zone to set. They have to prefer the same. As Ryu manages to get Warp Hall at the moment. NGC calls are holding the compound. We tried moving from. We can see GT squad is also fighting on the side. Clutch manages to get Medusa. Medusa's location has been caught. A tap shot towards Medusa. Clutch didn't get that clutch movement. Queen is also in open. Queen is also has to fight. We tried play location. Nothing transpired by ID. Retry is also there on the nearest component. Lots of fights are breaking out on all different directions. Squad are moving all different directions, and this is a very intense game. This movement for these players, because they have to see all the players and they have to be very much aware of the location. Rat squad on the southern side of the compound fighting for this teammate. Sorry for that. Oh my god. Let's hit that like for that intense commentary, guys. Meanwhile, we can see now why the story closing on towards the Puya squad. Puya squad with two only surviving members. Top 10 teams are still surviving. A lot of members are being killed. Mr. Novi squad Zangan is just to the Ria Astro, but the fight is still breaking out. Zone has not favored Puya at the moment, but let's focus on the trying to find Ryu. Astro has been knocked out. Zan 37. Zang manages. NGC girls manages to get Judy is being knocked out at the moment. NGC girls still heavy cut off for members. The fight is breaking on northern side. Kaizen squad turning in making the hill battle, but unfortunately they won't survive. And with that, Kaizen squad has been feeling knocked out of the game. NGC back to NGC girls team. Medusa is there fighting. Retry currently fighting at the moment. Authentic has been knocked on. Flip got Bray and Machi is already there. Around the compound, Novi squad also being killed out by the zone. What an intense fight going on, but we can see Rai is already there, the lone survivor at the moment for Novi squad, and we have 2 kills in favor of Novi boys. Now let's see how the fight will be. GT squad also manages to get an entry set. So BENNIE also making the road late entry, and TF squad is already done. PI has been spotted. Ghost is the lone survivor. He's trying to take cover of the small reach and the smoke at the moment. He's trying to make the movement, but he already has the 9 kill, and this will be intense game. The top 8 position already for Puya inside the this Miramar map. No racism, and Authentic has been sprayed on. Mighty is trying to revive his team. Authentic currently in the small shack is being revived at the point. 21 players still surviving, 8 teams still inside the 6 number zone. We are inside the game for 30 minutes, and I don't know how these guys are trying to managing to survive for all this long. We still have to see from the BENNIE boys playing perfectly well. My homeboys are playing perfectly well. No racism has been knocked on by Authentic. Now Ryu trying to make a rotation. Ninja has been dropped out with that aggressive gameplay. He's the lone survivor from Ryu's fighting to Authentic. Moitra manages to get Ghost. Ghost has been finished off, and with that, Puya squad manages to take 8th position. Now Moitra trying to find the last member of Ryu's squad. The Ninja is already there in the compound, and he's trying to fight as much as he can. Let's see if they can try to survive. Meanwhile, Ryu Ninja is already there, trying to spray as much as he can. Authentic is already there in the compound. We can see Zeraf is already there. NGC Girls team trying to make the rotation towards the north, and so they are trying to defend as much as they can. DT squad are in danger. Medusa is trying to spray as much as she can. Bunny is there bleeding out from the zone. We can see Zhang trying to get that second kill, one kills as well. Bunny has been finished up by the zone, and we can see NGC now with 2 kills. Queen Girls BNE girl working on Hulky for lane survivor of the for at the moment fight being spread just to get Madman at the moment. Light what the oh my god, what a gameplay. PF Rudy Sexy is the lone survivor with 6 kills, the full stream, and we can see the Madman Rudy Sexy is unfortunately overpowered by the member BME Mingma, and BME Renegade was the 2 survivor. They manages to get finished. Top Wolves has been knocked on. BME makes it to the top 4 position. NGC Medusa has been knocked on the head. What a gameplay by Ice Queen. Ice Queen manages to finish up member of GT, and that is the end of GT official as of now. Top 3 position currently taken the NGC girls at the moment. Now we can see Retry is also there with 3 players slowly closing on towards BME. BME grenades are being launched right on target, but it targets gets on the roof of the shack, and the smoke cover was completely camouflaged there. But what a grenade again by Authentic manages to get gets a perfect grenade to this is the right time for members of Retry to make them way inside the BME squad. BME now in the Madman still low on health. Mingma has to be revived, but he's trying to stay calm as he can. Now meanwhile we can see now NGC girls are being but they manages to climb up the hill, taking the cover of the zone. Uchiha manages to survive. Zhang is low on health. Queen is also making the rotation, but let's see how far will they survive. Meanwhile, we can see Authentic has been knocked out on the opposite side of the game. Authentic will be revived and is popping up that mate kit, but the zone is currently favoring NGC girls team. So this is a very tough situation. If Retry tries to make another sequence, they have to move their ice cream has been knocked on. Uchiha is the lone survivor. Uchiha has to stay. Smoke has to be thrown down. I think the Zhang has been revive. Oh my god, 3.6 surviving. Retry Authentic manages to get the last member Mingma of BME squad, and is NGC versus Retry on the final stage. Mighty is making that aggressive gameplay, trying to distract with that vehicle. Meanwhile, Flipkart is trying to go by tries to get Flipkart, but unfortunately Retry with that perfect play manages to get 2 players back to back from the NGC girls team. Played very well. Retry with the chicken dinner, and that is a 19 kills chicken dinner, I guess. Yes, it is. Sorry, it is an 18 kills chicken dinner by the Retried members. NGC girls team takes second position with 3 kills. BME from Kalimpong takes 3 kills, and that is the position as well. Guys, if you enjoy the game, make sure you hit that like and subscribe, and do share the game, guys. What an intense end to day 2 of this tournament, and top 8 will move on towards grand finals. Result will be announced soon by today or tomorrow, but let's give a big shout out to all the players who gave an amazing gameplay. With that, we come to an end. Hope you have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.